Please stop everything you are doing right now and give these words your undivided attention. What I am going to share with you today is not a coincidence. You did not stumble upon this specific message by accident, and you did not find this video through random chance. You were beautifully and divinely guided to this exact place because something monumental, something truly world-altering is about to unfold within your home, throughout your daily life, and deep inside your own spirit. We are talking about a massive spiritual shift that will permanently change everything you know to be true. This is not a vague promise meant for tomorrow. This is not a distant hope reserved for next week. This is not some unreachable dream waiting for you in the far-off future. This incredible transformation is happening for you today, right now, in this very second. This entire message is urgently critical and highly time-sensitive. If you choose to turn a blind eye to the beautiful truths I am about to reveal, you run the terrible risk of missing the single most significant spiritual appointment of your entire existence. A massive spiritual door is swinging wide open over your house right now, but you must understand that it will only remain open for a very brief window of time. Heaven has been carefully and meticulously preparing you for this exact moment since before you were even born into this world. Countless guardian angels have already been actively dispatched on your behalf. Divine resources of unimaginable value have been perfectly set in place just for you, and the spiritual gates of heaven are swinging wide open to pour out incredible blessings upon your life. What beautifully unfolds in your world over the next few crucial hours will permanently determine the entire trajectory of your future and the lasting legacy of your family. You have been sensing this coming for a while now, haven't you? You have been intensely feeling that strange, persistent restlessness stirring deep inside your spirit day after day. You have been carrying around that totally inexplicable feeling that time is somehow running out for something deeply important, even if you do not quite know what that important thing actually is. You have felt that heavy, overwhelming sensation right in the middle of your chest, much like a massive ocean tide that is just about to crash upon the shore. For the longest time, you could not quite pinpoint exactly what this strange feeling was. You naturally assumed that it was just the heavy stress of everyday life wearing you down. You probably thought it was regular anxiety creeping in from your job or your heavy daily responsibilities. But let me tell you the absolute truth about what you are actually experiencing right now behind closed doors. Think about all of those long, frustrating, sleepless nights when your tired mind completely refuses to rest. Think about those lonely times when you find yourself wide awake at 2 or 3 in the morning, staring blindly at the dark ceiling with your thoughts racing entirely out of control. My friend, that is not regular insomnia. That is your actual, living spirit being powerfully awakened to a brand new divine frequency. Heaven has been gently but persistently calling out to your heart in those quiet midnight hours. The invisible spiritual realm has been quietly grooming you and carefully preparing you for a massive life purpose that your natural, physical mind has yet to fully comprehend. You are being called higher. Consider that lingering, incredibly heavy tiredness that seems to stubbornly follow you absolutely everywhere you go. You could sleep for 10 straight hours and still wake up feeling completely drained of all your physical energy. It is a strange exhaustion that completely defies all normal medical explanation and leaves you feeling constantly depleted. Please understand clearly that this is not a medical condition like chronic fatigue dragging you down. Rather, it is your physical flesh being deliberately and carefully weakened so that your inner spirit might be greatly strengthened in the amazing process. Your heavy reliance on your own physical, earthly energy is being systematically dismantled piece by piece. This is happening so that you may finally learn how to operate and function entirely through a much higher supernatural power. Now, think about that strange tightness you sometimes feel right in the middle of your chest. Think about that intense, pressing feeling pushing down heavily upon your gentle heart. It often feels as if you simply cannot catch your breath, even though you are completely physically healthy and there is absolutely nothing wrong with your lungs. I want to highly assure you today that this is definitely not a random panic attack. This is not anxiety getting the better of your mind. That heavy pressure is actually the physical weight of divine glory beginning to slowly settle upon your everyday life. It is the heavy, undeniable reality of your true spiritual calling finally making itself known to your mortal body. That intense feeling is the powerful anointing of heaven pressing down upon you, actively preparing to completely break forth and change your reality forever. You are feeling destiny. You have also noticed that you have been slowly but surely pulling away from other people lately, haven't you? The everyday, casual conversations that used to really interest you now feel incredibly hollow, empty, and completely devoid of any real, lasting meaning. The physical places and crowded social gatherings that you once thoroughly enjoyed attending now just make you feel deeply uncomfortable and terribly out of place. Even the long-time, familiar friends that you used to spend hours and hours hanging out with now seem to drain your precious energy in a matter of mere minutes. You frequently find yourself wanting to be completely alone in the quiet more and more often. Because of all these sudden changes, you probably honestly thought that something was terribly wrong with your brain. You might have actively worried that you were becoming overly antisocial, or perhaps you deeply feared that you were quietly slipping into a dark depression without even realizing it. But please let me gracefully reveal the beautiful truth to you right now. You are actively being intentionally separated from the loud crowd. You are being carefully set apart for a very specific, beautiful reason. You are being slowly pulled completely out of absolutely everything that would ever contaminate or ruin the incredible blessings that are about to be poured into your life. You are definitely not losing your mind at all. You are actually experiencing a massive, beautiful spiritual awakening that is changing everything. Every single uncomfortable symptom you have felt has been a deeply crucial part of this completely divine preparation. Absolutely everything that you have bravely endured over the past few weeks, the past several months, or perhaps even the past few incredibly difficult years, has been specifically leading up to this very day. Today, your long spiritual awakening is finally reaching its amazing climax. However, it is very important that I expose exactly what has been secretly happening in the invisible spiritual realm while you were busy experiencing all of these confusing earthly trials. The unseen enemy of your soul has been relentlessly attacking you with absolutely everything he has in his dark arsenal. Do you honestly think that it is just a random coincidence that exactly when you began to feel this powerful spiritual shift, absolutely everything in your normal life started to go wrong? Right at the exact moment you began to quietly withdraw from the loud noise of the world to seek true peace, suddenly everyone around you started finding terrible faults with your character. You experienced strange arguments, painful misunderstandings, and sudden, heartbreaking betrayals. Please know that none of this was just a string of bad luck. This was a highly strategic form of spiritual warfare aimed directly at destroying your peace. The unseen enemy looked closely and clearly saw exactly what heaven was busy preparing for your future. He saw the beautiful anointing that was just about to be released over your head. He saw the massive level of divine authority that was just about to be permanently placed upon your entire life, and he totally panicked. He tried to stop your beautiful destiny from arriving. In his pure panic, the darkness immediately sent heavy clouds of confusion into your mind to make you constantly doubt your own strong intuition. He sent heavy waves of depression over your heart to make you want to completely surrender and give up right before you reached your ultimate breakthrough. He threw immense financial pressure your way to heavily distract your focus and brought on strange physical symptoms to instill a deep sense of fear. Every single obstacle was a calculated attempt to make you miss today. But my beloved friend, the enemy completely and utterly failed in his dark mission to destroy you. You are still standing here today. You are still bravely pressing forward despite all the intense pain. You are still constantly seeking truth, brilliant light, and pure divine guidance. That is exactly why the darkness is so completely terrified of you right now. The magnitude of this specific moment in time is truly immense and extremely hard to fully describe with simple words. You must realize that you are not merely experiencing a small, personal awakening just for yourself. You are actively being perfectly positioned for a massive, sweeping generational shift. What happens to your bright spirit today will deeply affect not just your own life, but the beautiful lives of your children, your grandchildren, and into entire family lineages that you have not even met yet. The huge breakthrough manifesting today is all about permanently breaking awful generational curses that have held your family back. It is about establishing brand new, healthy patterns of living for everyone. Out of the billions of different people currently walking on the surface of the earth right now, why did heaven specifically choose you? Out of the millions and millions of people who constantly seek divine guidance every single day, why are you the exact one uniquely receiving this specific message at this exact moment in time? You were specifically chosen because heaven saw something truly special and incredibly rare inside of you long before you were even born into this world. Where other people only saw weakness and repeated failure, heaven clearly saw your incredible faithfulness. Where the regular world only saw your natural flaws and daily limitations, heaven saw your absolutely boundless potential to do amazing things. Heaven saw a magnificent carrier of pure divine glory, completely ready to change the world for the better. You were recognized as someone who would generously pass these precious gifts on to others, rather than selfishly hoarding them all for yourself. Because of this, you must finally understand that your past struggles were never random. Your deep emotional pain was never completely meaningless or without a grand purpose. Your long, difficult journey through life was definitely never a waste of time. The lonely nights when you cried all by yourself perfectly prepared you to have the deep, loving empathy needed to gently lead other people through their own moments of absolute darkness. The frustrating seasons when massive doors kept forcefully slamming closed in your face were actually beautiful moments of total divine protection. Everything in your past was building you up for exactly right now. Let me tell you exactly what is going to happen in your daily life and inside your house starting today. You are going to suddenly experience a massive, supernatural shift in the very atmosphere of your living space. When this beautiful new anointing heavily falls upon your life, the very air you breathe inside your house will noticeably and permanently change. All the chaotic spiritual clutter that has been slowly building up around you will be completely expelled from your quiet living space. Your home is currently transforming from a simple physical structure into an absolute spiritual powerhouse of bright peace and pure joy. In addition to the massive changes in your home, there will also be a highly visible, completely undeniable transformation happening within your own physical body and daily demeanor. The other people in your life will clearly notice a profound change in how you carry yourself. Your everyday countenance will dramatically shift to naturally radiate pure, calm peace. Your speaking voice will suddenly carry a brand new level of calm, undeniable authority. You will wake up tomorrow morning, look closely at your reflection in the mirror, and totally see someone you barely even recognize staring back at you. Along with this beautiful visible change, you will also suddenly receive crystal clear, totally undeniable direction for the absolute next season of your precious life. The heavy, dark cloud of deep confusion regarding your life, true purpose permanently ends today. You will suddenly have amazing, highly creative ideas that simply did not originate in your own physical mind. Pure divine wisdom is going to effortlessly flow right through you constantly. Along with this amazing new wisdom, you are going to immediately experience a massive, total realignment of all your personal relationships. Distant, healthy connections from your past will suddenly reach out to you out of nowhere. Amazing new doors of incredible social opportunity will swing wide open for you. The people who simply do not belong in this bright new season of your life will quietly exit your world without any major drama. Do not try to fight against this natural shifting of your social circle, because people are being carefully repositioned to perfectly match your brand new level of living. You will also experience a massive, deeply needed shift in your personal daily finances. The dark, heavy spirit of financial lack operating over your house is currently being permanently broken into tiny pieces. The steady flow of true financial provision that has been stubbornly blocked for so long is finally being fully released into your daily life. However, for all of this amazing, incredible goodness to fully manifest and become totally real in your everyday physical world, your active, willing participation is completely required. Your absolute agreement is deeply needed right now. This is definitely not a passive, lazy process where you can just sit back and do absolutely nothing. You must intentionally and bravely align your own heart with this massive spiritual movement. Trying to do this tomorrow will simply be far too late. You must bravely seize this absolutely massive opportunity today before the window quietly closes. You absolutely need to speak out loud and boldly declare that you fully receive this powerful message as a pure, divine truth coming straight into your life. You must openly acknowledge that today is your very special, entirely divine appointment. You have to willingly surrender all of your deep fears, completely let go of your constant need for control, and entirely release all of your internal, stubborn resistance. You need to completely open up your tired spirit to fully receive all the amazing blessings that are being heavily poured out upon you today. You must consciously and bravely break off your clear agreement with every single ugly, terrible lie that the dark enemy has ever spoken over your beautiful life. The spiritual realm has just permanently activated absolutely everything that has been meticulously and lovingly prepared for your bright future. Now, you need to intentionally remain in a strong, firm posture of extremely high expectation. Do not let yourself simply revert back to your boring, old, business as usual mindset. You must deeply guard and fiercely protect all of the wonderful, beautiful things that have just been spiritually released into your life. Protect your new peace fiercely, because the bright future of your entire family lineage truly does depend on your ability to hold onto this brand new faith. You must actively begin to walk, deeply talk, and completely act entirely differently, starting right this very second. Make your daily decisions from the empowered, confident position of someone who has been highly anointed for a very special, incredibly divine life purpose. However, my beloved friend, there's still something else of absolutely vital importance that you really must totally understand before you go about your day. This incredible, entirely life-changing message was absolutely not meant just for you to keep all to yourself in secret. Right now, at this exact moment, there is someone sitting somewhere in your phone contacts who desperately needs to hear every single word of this specific message. There is someone in your extended family who is currently standing right on the dangerous edge of completely giving up on their own spiritual journey. Someone very close to you is just about to completely miss their own beautiful, divine appointment simply because they do not have anyone there to help them properly recognize the signs. You are the specific, chosen messenger to reach out to them today. Please share this exact message with them right away. Additionally, if this amazing word has truly impacted your deep spirit today, I strongly ask you to prayerfully consider supporting this growing ministry with a totally voluntary financial seed. Because this platform often demonizes deeply prophetic and highly spiritual content, we rely entirely on the generous, loving support of beautiful viewers just like you to keep producing these important messages. Whether it is just $5 or $50, your wonderful financial seed actively partners with heaven's incredible agenda to awaken tired souls across the entire globe. Finally, please make sure to completely like this video, leave a positive comment declaring your totally new breakthrough, and absolutely subscribe to this channel so you never miss another divine appointment. Step into your brand new life right now. The old you is totally gone, and your beautiful, bright, truly amazing future begins right at this exact moment.